Now there is a city and a tourism city. So when we talk about Fort Portal being a tourism city, this is what we mean. The beautiful features that Fort Portal has, the weather that is unmatched. Oh my God. Did you know that Fort Portal hosts some of the most beautiful crater lakes in the whole world? You have visited the Mabere Caves. I'm not going to preempt this. I am going to take you through an interaction that I had with some of the people that have made Fort Portal what it is. And of course, I visited some of these destinations. My name is Amompele Bismarck Moses, your travel buddy, the travel maniac. You're welcome on the Travel Show.
I'm a native of this area, Toro. Born in Mwenge, but I've spent most of my time in Fort Portal. Fort Portal is one of the most beautiful places one would like to live in. The climate, the greenery, the people, and the cuisine. What has been the advantages of establishing a city? In our case, I believe it is going to be a planned city because it has not outgrown its size. There's plenty of land, there's plenty of space, and with good planning, it can become a very lovely city.
I am very happy that we have managed to negotiate with the central government. First of all, they have agreed to give us a city, which they have given us actually. We are now Fort Portal Tourism City. The city is going to come with whatever is required to be a city. Because you are not just going to have a city on paper. It means that the central government has to find funding, first of all, to deal with the physical planning, to ensure that we have organized cities. Actually, in the entire country, the demand for cities started here in Fort Portal.
The Burasha County, where we have 52 crater lakes, which made us enter the World Book of Records, Guinness World Book of Records, as the highest number of crater lakes per square meter in the world. We have the stalagmites and stalagmites, what we call Mabere Ganyinamwiru in Toro, which are still in my area in Nyakasura, and a lot of people have been coming to see them, where a rock looks like a breast, and this rock produces something like milk.
Fort Portal lies at the junction of the whole of the area, with the west. At one time it used to be the regional headquarters, connecting from Masindi up to Toro, and it still remains a connecting area of those areas. It's very close to the Congo border. When you stand outside this office, you will see the Rwenzori Mountains in the neighborhood, and then after that we have the Congo, the DRC. This place is very, very endowed in many ways naturally. It has the whole of this region, and in the neighborhood of Fort Portal, you'll find a lot of natural resources. First of all, it has the best climate you can ever think of, I think, in the world. I have not toured the whole world, but in many parts of the world I have gone and I have researched about. This is one of the most beautiful places in terms of the climate. It is never too hot, neither too cold.
Tourism in Fort Portal, if you come to Fort Portal, Uganda has for many years been referred to as the Pearl of Africa. But if you come to Fort Portal, it is the Pearl of the Pearl. It is the Pearl of Uganda because of the beauty, because of the sceneries, because of whatever you see is but an attraction. To begin with, if you come to Fort Portal, actually Kabarole as a district, our motto is a beautiful district with prosperous and harmonious people. Beautiful is the catchword.
If you visit Fort Portal, Boma, you will see it is like Scandinavian countries. We have a number of tea estates around. We have mountains. So when Fort Portal tourism city becomes really a tourism city, we expect it will attract very many foreigners to come in.
I'm also again appealing to our people to make sure that at least they start preparing towards that. Abakyala tulime ebintu nka greens, tulime ebijuma, tulime ebintu ebirungi nka roots n'ebintu ebindi ebi abantu basobora kwija bakagura kandi bakatulekera sente hano.
Our town is green throughout the year. We have different types of trees in town, and of course these trees, some of them are man-made and others are natural. They are God-given to us. We also have 2 running rivers in the middle of the town. We have River Mpanga and also River Mugunu. What we intend to do as Fort Portal Tourism City is to make sure that the green coverage of our town is beautified and modernized. We are actually purposing to plant more trees because we have a target of 2025 to have at least 1 million trees planted in our city. The reason that's why we're doing that is to continue adding on the green coverage of our town.
Now you heard it from the elders. And by the way, I learned an interesting quote from my Toro friends. Akagambo ko mukuru, guba mukaro, boijukaho orumaho. I hope I said it right. But literally it means a word of an elderly man is like roasted meat. Every time you remember something about it, you get to bite something on it. Yes, well, that's the travel show here on the NBS, and we promise that we are going to give you the most captivating destinations as time goes on. Don't you forget to follow us on NBS Travel Show on all our social media handles. But next time you have some kamane, why not visit Fort Portal, the new tourism city? I'm out.